preparation for elementary school coming along. Stationery and stuff. Have you already bought those kinds of things? I already bought most of the things I need. How about you? I've bought the minor stuff, but I haven't gotten the big stuff yet. Alexis and I went and looked around, but when everything's added up, don't you think it'll come out quite expensive? It was more than I expected. I was surprised. Plus, this is the second time you've had to buy everything. And only 1 year apart, so it's a bit excessive, isn't it? Exactly. Since there's only a 1 year age difference between my kids, I can't use hand-me-downs. So I'm planning to get what I can from my mom friends. Having an older child at times like this really helps out. I bet. I'm jealous. I don't have that. But isn't a tablet a bit much? I can't believe the school is requiring them. I don't know what to do. Tablets cost a lot, huh? It's not as if you can get one as a hand-me-down either. The school said they need a recent model to be able to run the programs. Right? And they're so expensive recently. And don't get me started on the cases and accessories. There's so many colors. I guess it's nice, but the craze seems endless. You're right. It's endless, isn't it? We never had these problems when we were kids. Back in the day, we just needed to prepare a pencil case and some notebooks. I'll admit, I'm a bit jealous of the kids, though. Some of these tablets look so cute. But I still can't get over how much they are. A tablet is something they'll use for all of elementary school, you know? So it's not like we can cheap out on it. If I can, I'd like to buy the one Alexis really wants. But that price! My parents decided to buy the tablet for Melissa, so that really helped out. Huh? Really? Yeah. She's their first grandchild, so they're excited to help out. What's more is that they're planning to buy a high-end model. What? That's so unfair! Actually, my parents bought a tablet for Cheryl last year, so they said they can't this year. And since Alan's parents died when he was little, that's not an option either. Your parents do a lot for you, so if they keep it up, it'll be too much, even for them. You've just got to be grateful they've helped at all. That's why I'm jealous of you. They won't buy it for me. It would be nice if my parents were rich like yours are. It's not as if my parents are super rich or anything. If I had to buy for 2 children, it would be difficult for me too. Melissa's their only grandchild, so they splurged a bit. I wonder if they'd buy Alexis's tablet too. Huh? My parents? You're married to my brother. That means we're practically sisters. That's family too, right? So isn't it kind of unfair that they're not buying it for my family too? Just ask them. Try and ask your parents. Even if we're technically family, you and my parents hardly ever interact with each other. Sorry, but I just don't think it'll happen. Come on, even just a little bit. Don't be so stingy. My parents do not have that much money to spare. No matter how much you ask for, I'm afraid it's not going to happen. Well, you're fine too then, right? You can buy it for yourself. Yes, but that's not what this is about. That's enough. I seriously didn't think you were this stingy, especially since we have daughters the same age. I thought we could get along. Honestly, I'm disappointed. Sorry. No need to apologize. Bye. Katie, sorry for the early morning message. Do you have time right now? Amy, good morning. I have a little bit of time right now, yes. I'm sorry about the other day. Ah, that. I don't really care about that. Looking back, I also said some pretty ill-mannered things. Let's both just forget about it? Thank you. That helps me a lot. But that's besides the point. Did you hear? You're going to your parents' house today, right? Your parents got a tablet and you're going to go see it, right? That's right, but why do you know that? I heard from Tom. He said it's a pretty good one and that it honestly makes him feel a bit awkward. I'm just being real here. Well, my parents sent me a picture of the tablet. My daughter saw it and said she definitely wants it. So, what's going on? Well, about that. Is it cool if I come along to your parents' house? Ellen's at work, so it would just be me and Alexis. What do you think? What do I think? You and my parents don't really have any particular relationship. Your parents are always helping out Tom, though. I want to give them my thanks as your sister. Plus, Melissa's tablet is a good one, right? Alexis can't get such an expensive model, but I think it'll help us start looking. Don't you think so? Well, I guess so. I can't make the decision by myself, so could I ask my mother first? It'll probably be left up to her to decide. Is that all right with you? Of course! I wouldn't start any problems or anything. That would make things so awkward. Please ask her. All right, let me message her. Looks like it's all good with her. Oh, wonderful! We're thinking about going sometime before the afternoon, so... That's okay with you? Of course. We'll get ready and head over. Thanks so much for asking for me. No problem. Well, I'll see you soon. Okay! Hey, Amy. My parents just sent me a message. They told me that your daughter's name is scratched onto Melissa's tablet. I thought it might just be the kids playing a prank, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Do you know anything about this? Oh, that! The tablet was even better than I expected. Alexis was also interested in it, you know? So she really wanted it. And so you scratched her name on it? Doing something like that seriously causes so much trouble for me. Now what do I do? You don't have to do anything. Since her name's on it, it's Alexis's tablet now. It's written right there on the back, and it's not like you can just erase it. So we'll take the tablet. Huh? But they haven't even bought the tablet yet. The tablet at my parents' house isn't Melissa's. I didn't mention anything to you about having already bought it, did I? What? What are you saying? The tablet was at your parents' home, though? So there's no way you didn't already buy it, right? Stop messing with me! Well, of course my parents were thinking about buying that one. But the one at the house today was a trial model from the store. Trial? What do you mean? Before you purchase one, you can borrow it to try it out. It depends on the store, but these days a lot of places are offering that kind of service. So the tablet you put the name on doesn't even belong to us. You're kidding me, right? So you have to return the tablet to the store? What should I do? I scratched the name in real good. What should you do? You'll probably have to buy it, don't you think? Like you said, you can't just erase the name. So about the money, just please make sure you pay it, all right? You mentioned that tablet was quite expensive, right? How much? I'm not sure of the exact price, but I think around $1,000, give or take a little. Is that doable? No way! That's ridiculous! $1,000 for that? Why didn't you buy it in the first place? Who the hell tries a tablet? Most people would just buy it. No, because even if I had already bought it, would you have bought it off me? Putting your name on other people's stuff without permission is definitely not okay. No matter how you look at it, it's incredibly unacceptable. I know nothing of that. This happened because it was an easy mistake to make. The name's already on it, so I'll take it off your hands, but you pay for it. That makes no sense. Why do I have to pay? I wasn't planning on buying a tablet that expensive in the first place. It's all because you guys didn't tell me what was going on that it has to be bought now, right? So it's only normal for you to take responsibility and pay for it. I wouldn't call that normal. You're the only one who was under any misunderstanding this whole time, and you're the one who wrote your daughter's name on the tablet. Please take responsibility for that. It doesn't have to be me who pays the money, right? If you say you can't do it, then what about your parents? They were going to buy it anyway, so it's fine, right? No way! That's not okay! Well, I can't pay what I can't pay! So stop being selfish and pay the freaking money! That's enough. This isn't going anywhere. You've left me no choice. I'm going to talk with Tom. Not just him, I'm going to talk with Alan as well. They'll deal with it. But it doesn't matter to you, does it? What are you talking about? Alan and Tom have no part in this. You've double-crossed me and my parents. Like you said before, we're still family, right? So this is a family problem. Which means it definitely involves our husbands. You're playing so dirty. Do you enjoy making me into a bad person? You're seriously the worst. If you have something you'd like to say, go ahead and say it during a family meeting. That way you can listen to everyone's counter-arguments and make a fuss about it as you please. Katie, this is all your fault. What am I going to do? What? Is the family meeting finished? Do you have anything else you'd like to say? What kind of question is that? This happened because you suggested the family meeting. Why the attitude? Because of me? You're exaggerating. You're really not going to take responsibility for this. Why are you making such a fuss about it? $1,000 is why! $1,000! Even though I have to pay that much, I can't complain about it. $1,000, but for the time being, Alan's going to pay it, right? And you're going to pay him back little by little every month? I think that alone is a pretty good outcome, but… How? My spending money for every month just disappeared. Isn't it just 5 months worth? Deal with it. It's not just that. Now Alan is saying I can't go out, and I can't go to your home anymore. I already made plans with my friends, so what do I do now? Alan apologized to me and my parents so sincerely. So for our part, the matter is settled. So now what? Do you not have any remorse even after today's talk? I do. But that and this are different problems. This is a problem of my human rights being inhibited. And since all of this is your fault, quit complaining. If you really felt remorse, I don't think you'd be saying these things to me. Did you not see how mortified your husband was in front of my parents? I see that even after all of that, you're still not learning. Honestly, it's sad. I can't believe you're talking down on me in spite of being my younger sister. Show a little respect, will you? Don't turn this around. Is that all you want to say? Then Tom and I are going to head over to yours now. Huh? Why? What the heck? He's been reading this entire conversation. Looks like he wants to speak with you again. He's super pissed, so just prepare yourself, okay? I can't believe this. You showed him this conversation? What are you trying to do to me here? It's not exactly just him. After the family meeting, we made a group chat without you, in order to consult each other the moment you say something out of pocket again. So I copied this whole conversation to the group chat. Everyone but me? Is it really everyone? You're kidding, right? You're too nice. You'd never do something like that. Right? I wouldn't lie about something like this. My parents, in-laws, and your husband as well can see all this conversation. Seems like Alan is done with work now. Sounds like we're going to be meeting at your house and having another family meeting. It's too hard for me to handle all by myself, so… Katie, I'm so sorry. All of this was just a joke. I thought it would be funny, but I got a little carried away. Huh? You think you can get out of this just by saying that? That's out of the question. Hey now, don't be angry. I've been joking around. I'm really sorry for today. I kept stringing you along with this prank. Well, I have to go make dinner now. It's pointless to try and run from this. We'll be over soon, so please wait. Let's talk as a family one more time. The family meeting yesterday was thorough enough. Didn't we already talk everything over? Quit playing. The next meeting is about what to do about you. Next time, it would be better if you were more careful about what you said, don't you think? If you don't, I don't think this is something you'll ever be able to bounce back from. If you're going to try and hide your claws, make sure you do a good job. After that, all the family came together and had a family meeting. Alan was very concerned with the lack of remorse that his wife showed in her messages and couldn't bring himself to take her side in this argument. They ended up separating for a while. During their time apart, she was prohibited from entering the home, but also prohibited from approaching us in any way. They tried to make things work, but it seems there were difficulties at home even before this. They are still separated to this day. They decided that they would remain separated until Amy could demonstrate that she had changed her way of thinking. But considering that she immediately began harassing me, it will probably come to them getting a divorce. Her whole family, including Tom, once again apologized to me and my parents for everything. Because of that, now there are no hard feelings, and we can carry on with our lives as we did before. My in-laws even sent Melissa a brand new tablet, since that is what caused this whole mess to begin with. My daughter is still in elementary school today, carrying the tablet that is proof of the reconciliation between my family and my in-laws. What I'm most relieved about is that both of our daughters are still able to get along with each other in school. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button.